APM Video Sports welcomes you into Tempe Diablo Stadium, the winter home of the Anaheim Angels. And on a very warm night for baseball, temperatures 91 degrees, APN presents coverage of the 2015 NABA World Series. It's the Sacramento Phillies, led by manager Phil Stokes, against Rory Conaway's Arizona Giants. I'm Jeff Lowry, APN Video Sports. Our website, apnvideo.com. Both teams stacked with some talented players, but both these teams have a combined record through the first three games of 1 win and 5 loss. Sacramento, of course, a team that has a lot of veteran players that have been to this World Series many times, including their starting pitcher, Rafael Rubio. He'll be going up against right-hander Mike Gaffney of the Arizona Giants. 91 degrees, our game time temperature here from beautiful Tempe Diablo Stadium. We talked about these two teams struggling so far through their first 3 games. We're in the 45 and over Rookie League of the NABA World Series, a 5-game round-robin tournament. So when we return, we'll have all the exciting play-by-play action. It's Sacramento against Arizona. Another beautiful shot of the Grand Canyon. The two managers, Rory Conway on the left, representing the Giants. On the right is Mr. Phil Stokes from the Sacramento Phillies. And now you're getting a look at Mike Gaffney, who will make the start here for the Giants. First up is going to be center fielder Aaron Kirkland. The windup in the pitch, and the first offering is fouled off at the plate, and this game is underway. Both these teams will be playing 5 games in the round-robin portion of this NABA series. Here's a shot down the line and under the glove of the third baseman, Rory Conaway, and it goes out into left field, corralled by Krug, the shortstop. And this game is underway with a leadoff hit. That ball really ate up the Arizona third baseman. Dennis Hewitt will be the batter, second place hitter. Good speed at first base, and Aaron Kirkland, as Gaffney delivers and now throws over to first. The runner is back. Again, 91 degrees, our game time temperature. A big day in Major League Baseball, as 2 teams advance to the American League Championship Series, as Hewitt fouls it off. Kansas City with a 7-2 victory over Houston after falling down 2-0 in the first. Johnny Cueto got the win in that game. There goes the runner. Pitch is taken, and on the ball, throw down not in time, and a stolen base for Aaron Kirkland. So 1-1 is the count on Dennis Hewitt. Phillies have a runner in scoring position with nobody out, and the curveball is in there, 1-2. Toronto came from behind, knocked off Texas. Texas had 3 sixth-inning errors en route to a big inning, and Jose Bautista had a big home run in that game. And Toronto goes to the American League Championship Series with a 6-3 victory over Texas. Chicago eliminated St. Louis yesterday as that ball is hit to the right side. Sacco's got it on the big hop, and the throw on the first in time. That'll get the job done as Dennis Hewitt moves Kirkland over to third, and with 1 man out and a runner at third base, here's Tom Tomaszewski. We are scoreless with 1 out, a runner at third, top of the first. And the first offering from Gaffney is way inside ball 1. The Chicago Cubs yesterday knocked off St. Louis in 4 games to advance to the National League Championship Series. Tomorrow, Zach Greinke and Jacob deGrom will battle at Chavez Ravine Dodger Stadium tomorrow as the Mets and the Dodgers hook up in Game 5 of the 2015 National League Division Series. So a lot of excitement through the first round of playoffs in Major League Baseball. Here's a ball hit to the right side. Sacco will play it on the second hop and throw to first. That will produce the game's first run. It's an RBI for Tomaszewski, and the Phillies here in the first draw first blood and lead it 1-0. Whitey Davis will be the batter. He is the cleanup hitter, one of the top run producers on the field here today. And he's the starting first baseman for Phil Stokes' Sacramento Phillies. Phillies with a 1-0 lead. We're in the top of the first inning. First pitch, called strike, and it's 0-1. Next offering low. 1 ball and 1 strike on Whitey Davis. Starting pitcher Rafael Rubio on deck. Good crowd here on hand at Tempe Diablo Stadium. The pitch outside, 2-1. Here's a bouncing ball, third base side. Count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Whitey Davis. Gaffney looking in for the sign. He rocks, he fires, and here's a high chopper that Rory corrals. Nice play. Long throw across the infield to Steve Pepe. Side retired. But in the inning, they get a run on 1 hit. Nobody left on after a half an inning of play. It's the Phillies 1, the Arizona Giants coming up. Getting a look at the starting pitcher, right-hander Rafael Rubio. This is a guy that's got a very durable arm. He's going to give you a lot of innings in these tournaments. He's going up against a very speedy, outstanding athlete, guy in outstanding shape, Dave Krug. He's the starting shortstop for Rory Conaway's Arizona Giants. Starting pitcher Mike Gaffney is on deck. Lou Sacco is in the hole. Fastball in there and a good one. Rubio has an outstanding fastball. And talking to Phil Stokes, he is hoping, as this ball is grounded towards his shortstop, Signs taking his time and now has to realize that the speed of Krug too fast down the line, and he had no chance of throwing him out. So an infield hit for Dave Krug, who will most likely be stealing a base here. Mike Gaffney at the plate, and they throw over to first, and what a play by Dean Mann. He had to dive for that ball, and he came up with it. Saved a wild throw. Krug would have easily made it to third base and maybe even all the way home if that ball went down the line. So a runner at first base, 1 ball, no strikes on the right-handed hitting starting pitcher for the Arizona Giants. We're in the 45 and over rookie league, the 2015 NABA World Series. There goes the runner. The pitch is taken. I believe that was a strike, and the throw will not be in time. Stolen base, Dave Krug. The dimensions here at Tempe Diablo Stadium, cavernous, 420 to straightaway center field. 359 down the right field line and 340 down the left field line, and it's better than 400 feet to the power alleys. Years ago, they used to have a 410 marker out in deep left center field. Since then, they've taken that off. But it is a huge ballpark. This one is popped up, and that one's going to be out of play. And there's that 420 mark straightaway center. Here's a ball looped out into right field, but this ball is going to be playable. This will move the runner up as the throw comes in. And a runner at third with 1 out. So as did Dennis Hewitt in the top of the first inning for the Phillies, Mike Gaffney gives up himself, hits a fly ball to deep right field to move Krug to third, and now Lou Sacco up there with a chance to drive in a run and tie this game up for the Giants. First pitch, fastball, nicks the outside corner, called strike, 0-1. Lou, of course, lost his favorite number 2 uniform during spring ball as he grounds one up the middle. This will get the run in, but a great play by Montes. The throw to first, and he got him. What a tremendous play by Montes at second base, even though Krug scores easily from third to tie this ball game up at 1 apiece. But that was definitely a web gem by the Phillies second baseman. And an RBI for Lou Sacco, and the fourth place hitter coming up is Manny Reyes. But that number 2 uniform was given to a rookie that was on their spring team this year. And Lou literally ripped the shirt off the guy's back because it was his longtime standing uniform number 2. And ever since then, the guy's been hitting like Ty Cobb. I think that rookie brought Lou Sacco a lot of luck. And that is a true story, folks. Reyes bounces one foul. Cleanup hitter for the Giants. Steve Pepe, the first baseman, is on deck. We're in a 1-1 tie, home half of inning number 1. Tempe Diablo Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. Here's a bouncing ball out in front of the plate. Rubio, nice play, quick throwing to first, and the side is retired. The Giants tie it on a RBI ground out by Lou Sacco. And after 1, it's the Phillies 1 and the Giants likewise. All right, back here at the stadium, we head now to the top half of inning number 2. First up, starting pitcher Rafael Rubio. He'll be followed by Edgar Montes, the second baseman, and first baseman Dean Mann. Top of the second, 1-1 tie. Second inning of work for starting pitcher Mike Gaffney. Here's a pop-up. The catcher struggling and cannot make a play. One of the most difficult plays a catcher can attempt to make on a ball that is tailing away from him. And well, it's too bad the third baseman or the pitcher couldn't get there a little quicker. Here's a shot towards the shortstop. Nice play. Krug's long throw easily gets the runner at first base, and there's out number 1. Edgar Montes, second baseman, will come up as we try to focus back in. First time through the batting order, and Montes trying to get something going here in the top of the second. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. Well, as we mentioned, a very good crowd here in attendance for this NABA World Series competition. Curveball in there, and it's quickly 0-2 on Edgar Montes. Gaffney with a long look in. They line up for the outside part of the plate, and Montes did a nice job trying to punch it to right, but he fouls it off. 0-2 the count. Slightly open stance, right-handed hitter, and the pitch is swung on and missed. And the first strikeout of the contest belongs to Mike Gaffney. 2 down here in the second. Here's right-handed hitting first baseman Dean Mann. Dean was giving us as we were trying to get some pronunciations before the game, and he came up to me as he takes a off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-1. He says it's Mann, M-A-N-N. He got a chuckle from the dugout. Here's a swing and a fly ball, left field. That ball's playable. That ball's going to be caught by Bentley, and a very easy inning for Mike Gaffney. We head to the home half of the second. Phillies and Giants, 1-1. Steve Pepe, left-handed hitting first baseman, will bat first here to start the home half of the second. 1-1 tie, Phillies Giants. He'll be followed by Conaway and Bentley. And a smash opposite field base hit. Second hit of the ball game for Arizona, and Steve Pepe is aboard. Another left-handed hitter, and Rory Conaway, who is the manager of the Arizona Giants. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. Well, I told Phil Stokes the whole story about my feeble attempt to come back to the game of baseball, something I've been contemplating over the last 18 years. I've been covering the MSBL World Series and throw some NABA games in there too. And as Conaway swings and fouls it off, and even though I didn't maybe have the most successful attempt at coming back, as this one's popped up to the shortstop, Signs making the play. Quick throw to first, not in time. Rory is retired on a pop-up to shortstop. Here's Rob Bentley. But Rory was a tremendous manager. He has good knowledge of the game. Certainly was a pleasure to play for. I think for the most part, a very fun group of guys to play ball with, and we had some laughs and probably wanted to cry a few more times than we wanted to laugh, but nonetheless, we had a good time out there, and appreciate Rory letting me be a part of the Arizona Giants for just a few games in the spring. Ground ball second, bad hop, but a nice job by Montes staying with it. They almost turned the double play. 2 down here in the inning. And now the catcher is Madsen, and he fouls it off, 0-1. Second inning action. Giants the home team here for the 4th game of this 45 and over Rookie League NABA competition. Here's a swing and a pop-up. Signs coming on, and he will make the running catch. And the side is retired. Not the easiest play in the world. We are heading to the 3rd. Still a 1-1 tie from Diablo Stadium. Getting a wide shot of the ballpark here as the Phillies get set to bat. 3rd inning of work for Mike Gaffney, and he'll be facing Kenny Fox. First pitch way inside ball 1. It'll be Fox, Maldonado, and Arriola. Sacramento Phillies, Arizona Giants. Top half of the 3rd inning, both teams scoring in the 1st. Kirkland coming in on a ground ball to the right side by Tomaszewski. That was set up by a ground ball by Hewitt. Playing small ball, and a couple of guys giving themselves up to get the run in. Same 2 for the Giants. Krug, single, stolen base. And after Gaffney flied to right field as we got a leadoff walk to Ken Fox, and here's Maldonado. Moving Krug to 3rd. Lou Sacco grounded to the right side to drive in the run, and we are tied at 1, and you're all caught up here, top half of the 3rd. There's the outstanding catcher, Maldonado. Gaffney has walked 1. He has struck out 1 through the first 2+ innings. There goes the runner. Pitch is taken. High throw goes out in the center. Backed up nicely by Martinez. High and tight, ball 4. So Maldonado is aboard. You got runners at 1st and 2nd, both via a walk. And now Jesus Chewy Arriola. Curveball high, ball 1. Gaffney has given up 1 hit, struck out 1. He has walked 2, and both here in the inning have accounted for runners at 1st and 2nd for the Sacramento Phils. Called strike, and the count is even at 1-1 on Arriola, one of the outfielders here today. Getting the start in left, lines it to short, and no play at second base. As Dave Krug with a fake throw. We go back to the top of the Sacramento lineup. Here's Aaron Kirkland. Singled and scored, had a stolen base back in the 1st. Takes high, ball 1. 1st and 2nd occupied with 1 out. One and 1 on Aaron Kirkland, the outstanding center fielder, fleet-footed center fielder, who does a great job for Phil Stokes out there. Big reason why he's a leadoff hitter. Good catalyst. Pops it up, foul. First base side, and Steve giving chase. I think Steve thought maybe he should have had that ball. Pitch. high fly ball, left field, playable for Bentley. He's under it, and he's got it. That is a huge second out here for the Arizona Giants. So a nice running catch by the left fielder, Bentley, Rob Bentley, and with 2 down, here's Dennis Hewitt. Kirkland was going to come out and courtesy run at first base for Maldonado. 2 down after the first 2 drew a walk, and Hewitt fouls it straight back and out of play. 0-1, the count on Dennis Hewitt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 3rd inning, Phillies Giants 1-1 tie. There goes the runner to third. Here's the throwdown, and it won't be in time. Stolen base, the second of this frame for Ken Fox. And a swing and a miss, and a great job by Gaffney getting out of trouble as we head to the home half of the 3rd, and this game is still tied at 1 apiece. First pitch strike to Dan Martinez. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Giants and the Phillies 1-1 tie. Martinez, Arrieta, and Simonoff. Grounded down the third base line and now ruled a foul ball. That was close. And a good piece of hitting by Dan Martinez. Fastball high. Both teams scoring their runs in the first inning. 3rd inning of work for starting pitcher Rafael Rubio. And he just blew it by him. That was just good old-fashioned heat. And that is the first strikeout of the contest for Rafael Rubio. Roy Arrieta, versatile player. Takes a fastball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Roy, a outstanding teammate on this Arizona Giants team. He hits a high chopper back of the second base bag, and Montes with an outstanding play throws him out at first base. Another nice web gem for the Sacramento Phillies. 2 down here in the 3rd, and here's Richard Simonoff. One of the more colorful players on the Arizona Giant roster. He laces one to right field, and under the glove of Montes, that's a base hit, even though they throw to first, and he's going to be safe. So hit number 3 for the Arizona Giants. Keeps inning alive for Dave Shadbar. I have no idea what the umpire is talking about here. Shadbar first time up, and a line drive base hit out in the left field. 2 on with 2 out. Shadbar and Simonoff with back-to-back 2-out hits. Roy will go out to courtesy run. We go back to the top of the Giants lineup and Dave Krug. And he wallops the first pitch out in the left field, base hit. It gets by the left fielder, and that will allow the Giants the go-ahead run. Runners will be at second and third. It's an RBI hit for Krug. Scoring is Simonoff, who got the inning going with a 2-out single to right field, and the Giants have their first lead of the contest at 2-1. Now Mike Gaffney. He chops one left side. The shortstop signs, gets the big hop. He throws. He got him. Outstanding scoop by Mann, and that will retire inning number 3. We head to the 4th. The Giants 2, the Phillies 1. Top of the 4th inning, Jeff Lowry back here from Tempe Diablo Stadium. Tom Tomaszewski with a bloop single out in the right field over the outstretched glove of the second baseman, Lou Sacco. He is aboard to start inning number 4 for the Sacramento Phillies.
Number 5, Whitey Davis.
Whitey Davis, a ground out victim, 3rd to 1st, back in the 1st. He's 0 for 1. Strike called. This is the fourth inning of work for Mike Gaffney. Pitched a good game so far. Here's a ball walloped down the left field line, base hit. They were playing the line. And runners will be now at first and second. So back-to-back hits to start the fourth against Gaffney. He's given up 3 hits. He has struck out 2. He has walked 2 as Phil Stokes flashing the signs down there at third base. Rubio bunts and does third base side. That ball's going to roll foul. 0-1 on the starting pitcher for the Sacramento Phils. Rory looking on, the manager, along with Simonoff in that third base dugout. With his team in the field leading 2-1 here in the top of the fourth. The runners are at first and second with nobody out, and Rubio takes a strike. Rafael grounded to shortstop back in inning number 2. Top of the fourth, Giants in the field leading 2-1. The 1-2. And a ball hit towards a shortstop. They're going to go the short route and get him at third. So a fielder's choice. Nice play by Krug. They get the lead runner. Runner still at first and second. The batter is the second baseman, Edgar Montes. Montes swings and fouls it back and out of play, 0-1. Gaffney would love nothing more than to induce this guy into the pitcher's best friend. Get out of this jam and preserve a 1-run Giants lead. 1 ball and 1 strike on Edgar Montes. Top of the fourth inning, Giants 2, Phillies 1. Montes struck out back in the second. He's 0-for-1. Gaffney kicks and deals. And a high pop-up, playable down the line, and it's going to fall safely. Manny Reyes making a good effort for it. 1-2 on Montes. The pitch. Curve swung on and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Martinez coming up with the ball, and the bases are loaded. So Edgar Montes with a single to center field, loading the bases. All with 1 out, and here's Dean Mann. He takes a borderline pitch for a called strike, and it's 0-1. So the bases are jammed with Phillies with 1 out here in the top of the fourth. The tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. The pitch to Dean Mann. And he grounds one to the right side, base hit. This game's going to be tied. Up with the ball is the right fielder as he gets it in, and 2 runs are going to score. And the Phillies take a 3-2 lead. Rubio scoring. And that's going to prompt a visit from the Giants manager. Tempe Diablo Stadium, the National Adult Baseball Association's World Series. Ken Fox at the plate trying to extend a 2-run inning. Fourth inning of work for Mike Gaffney, and the pitch is in there, called strike, 0-1 on Kenny Fox. The pitch. Go. There goes the runner, and the throw will not be in time. The runner breaking from third, a late break on the double steal. Montes scores. It's a 3-run fourth inning, and all of a sudden the Phillies lead it 4-2. Well, sometimes you'll have that halfway play where maybe the second baseman or the shortstop will cut that throw off to second halfway between the pitcher's mound and the bag at second base, but there was no play on by the Giants defense. And by the time the throw got down there, as Fox pops out to the shortstop, Montes made it pretty easily, even though Sacco threw high. And now you got a runner at third base. 2 out. And Maldonado. Maldonado walked back in the third. Gaffney kicks, he fires. And that one is up high, and he's a pitch away from walking again. Four hits in total against Gaffney and the Arizona Giants. Ball 4. And Maldonado has had a free pass in each of his first 2 plate appearances here tonight from Tempe Diablo Stadium. So I'll bring up Chewy Arriola.
Runner.
And there goes the runner. Here's the throw down to second. Sacco drops the ball. The runner stopped halfway between second and first, and not really sure what was going on there, as Maldonado, I think, wanted the runner from third to take off because there was 2 outs in the inning. If he gets thrown out, the inning is over, as it is. And now we go now to the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Phillies getting 3 runs in the top of the 4th, and they lead it 4-2. Sacco with a line drive single into left field. Well, a good way to start off the inning. Leadoff single for the third place hitter. He drove in a run with a ground out to the right side back in the 1st inning. So Sacco leads things off with a base hit. 4th hit of the day. Check that, the 5th hit of the day for the Arizona Giants. And this is inning number 4 for Rafael Rubio. Here's a ball hit in the air, right field, long run, and a diving catch. A tremendous play out there by Mookie Carbone. Mookie Carbone with a tremendous sprawling catch. It's our ESPN web gem of the night. A sensational play off the bat of Manny Reyes and now Steve Pepe. So Mookie Carbone out of Santa Barbara, California, flashing the leather. The pitch. That's low. Oh, a called strike on Steve Pepe, who had a base hit, opposite field hit. His first time up, that was in inning number 2. He was trying to go opposite field that time and sends it 3 rows deep. 4-2 Phillies. Giants bat here in the 4th. Here's a ball hit on a big hop and off the glove of Montes. Tough play. And all hands are going to be safe. Interesting to see if they rule that a base hit or an error, and it looks like E4 is going to be the ruling. It was a tough hop. Runners are at first and second with 1 out. And here's Rory, and he's trying to bunt his way on. A little drag bunt along the third base line, but he fouled it into the dugout, 0-1. Here's a chopper up along the first base line. That's a foul ball. Short, compact swing. Yeah, I was just going to say, Rory usually a good contact hitter, but he goes down on strikes. And that is the second strikeout of the contest for Rafael Rubio. So there's 2 down in the inning. Here's Rob Bentley. He had a good cut at a high fastball. Bounced into a 4-6 fielder's choice his first time up. That's bounced foul into the dugout. Nice job by Roy down there. A nice one-handed grab. 2 strikes on the hitter. Good fastball, but it was outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the 4th. Phillies 4. Giants batting. They got 2. Rubio. And a chopper foul again. Just foul. Fox making the play at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 on. The tying run at second. Check that, the tying run at first. The 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the 4th. As we head to inning number 5, the Phillies clinging to a 4-2 lead over the Giants. New pitcher on the mound for the Arizona Giants, the manager, Rory Conaway. Right-handed thrower. Shot from our side camera of Rory. And Phil Stokes, whose team leads at 4-2, and they're trying to even up their 2015 NABA World Series record at 2 wins apiece. There are 2 wins and 2 losses. So Jesus Arriola will bat. He was at the plate when Maldonado got picked off on a steal attempt back in the 4th inning. The Phillies got a run in the first, 3 in the 4th. The Giants countered with 1 in the first. Actually had the lead 2-1 after 3, but now trail 4-2 as we head to the 5th. 4-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch. And he got the called strike. Arriola lined the shortstop. His only time up, that was in the 3rd. Rory's pitch. And swung on and lifted. First base side, long run, but Shad Barr unable to make the play. Here's a squibbler up the 3rd baseline between the mound and 3rd. Quick throw to 1st, and Rory got him. I'll tell you what, that was a fine defensive play by the Arizona pitcher. And now Kirkland coming to the plate for the Sacramento Phils, but an outstanding job by Rory Conaway. Now Kirkland scored the game's first run. Swinging, fly ball, shallow center field, long run. Martinez, the shortstop, not sure what happened there. I'll tell you what, it looked like Krug had it all the way. You had a charging center fielder that might have disrupted his concentration. Nonetheless, it's a base hit for Kirkland. He's 2 for 3. And the batter is Dennis Hewitt. Throw down the second on the steal attempt, and they got him. A great tag there by Krug on a tremendous throw by Dan Matson. He's gunned down, out number 2 in the inning, and now Dennis Hewitt, the switch hitter. Apparently he wants the bat left-handed. He was 0 for 2 his first time up, and now the throw to first not in time, and he's going to be safe on an error by the shortstop. And lucky for Dave Krug, normally a sure fielding shortstop, he wasn't charged with a couple of errors on that play. So here is Tomaszewski. There goes the runner. Here's the throwdown, and Lou couldn't hold on to the ball. That'll be a successful steal for Dennis Hewitt. Tom is 1 for 2. Led off the 4th inning, a 3-run 4th for the Phillies with a base hit. Drove in a run on a ground out to the second baseman back in the 1st. And he's had a couple of healthy cuts against Rory Conaway here in inning number 5. Phillies at the plate. They lead 4-2. Not a bad idea by Rory going with that slow changeup and keeping it a good foot off the outside part of the plate. He had Tom thinking about swinging at that pitch. Comes back with a fastball off the pitcher's mound. That ball's going to be fielded by the 3rd baseman. He will not have a play. That's going to be an infield hit. And so runners are at 1st and 3rd. And hopefully Rory is going to be okay. And now the batter is Whitey Davis, who has grounded out and singled. He's 1 for 2. He takes a first pitch knee-high fastball, strike 0-1. When a game at Randy Johnson Field back in the spring, Rory took a line drive. I think he was moving on the pitch, and the hitter hit a line shot and it hit Rory right in above the knee. And it ended up being a social media frenzy, the photos that were taken from that incident. And he was back there the next week playing. Here's a looper back a second, and it falls into the old Bermuda Triangle. That's going to produce a run. Whitey Davis with an RBI single to right center field, and the lead is extended to 5-2. That'll bring up Rafael Rubio, the starting pitcher, and he takes strike one. Rafael has grounded to short, hit into a fielder's choice. He scored in a 3-run Phillies fourth. Just off the outside corner, 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, the shortstop. He dives, he makes a play, throws to second, and all hands are going to be safe. A good hustle there by Rory, backing up the play. That'll be an infield hit for Rubio.
Edgar Montez.
Well, it was a good job there by Dave Krug just getting to the ball. Now Montez. A big undercut swing. He was trying to put one out of here. 0-1 the count. 1-1. Well, we give you the wide shot here at Diablo Stadium. Bases are loaded. Pitch to Montes, and he swings and wallops one into deep left field. That ball's going to go to the 340 mark down the left field line. 3 runs are going to score, and the Phillies lead it 8-2. A 3-run base-clearing double by Edgar Montes. It is a 4-run inning, and it's 8-2. Now Dean Mann, who had an RBI single to right field his last time up. Good fastball that time by Rory. Five hits in the inning so far. One of the 4 runs in the inning is unearned. Did he check his swing? He apparently did, and Mann draws the walk. So now the runners are at first and second. So the big hit of this ball game has been by Edgar Montes. Strike to Fox. 2 down here in the inning. Montes with a 3-run double, a blast down the left field line, has opened things up for the Phillies, but we got a lot of baseball left. High pop-up into shallow center field. Martinez has it. And the side is retired, but the damage was done to the tune of 4 runs. We're halfway through this 45 and over rookie league NABA affair, and it's all Phillies. They lead it by a score of 8-2. You're watching APN Video Sports. Phil Stokes, the manager of the Sacramento Phillies, all smiles after his team has put up 7 straight runs here over the last 2 innings. 7 unanswered runs, I should say. And Rafael Rubio has given up just 2 runs through the first 4 frames. Ground ball third, that's a foul ball. So the Giants here in the home half of the 5th inning will send Roy Arrieta. He grounds one to the left side, and there's signs. He's up, he throws, he got him, 1 down. Check that Dan Madsen at the plate. And now Dan Martinez. Here's a ball lifted down the line. It's fouling out of play. Martinez, a strikeout victim. back in inning number 3. Pitch outside, 1-1. Roy Arrieta is on deck. Now again, the Kansas City Royals knocking off the Houston Astros just moments before the start of this game in the American League Division Series to advance to the American League Championship Series. Kansas City winning 7-2. Toronto with a 6-3 win over Texas. So it's Toronto and Kansas City as strike 3 called. And strikeout number 4 for Rafael Rubio. He's pitched an outstanding ball game through 4 2/3, no walks, and here's a fly ball to left field. Shallow coming on is Jesus. He's got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Arizona Giants. We head to the 6th. 8-2 Phillies on APN Video Sports. Tempe Diablo Stadium, the winter home of the Anaheim Angels and home to the 2015 NABA World Series. Today's game on APN Sports. First pitch outside, ball 1 to Maldonado. So top half of the 6th inning, the 9, 10, and 11 hitters in Phil Stokes' lineup. Maldonado a short pop-up, and the first baseman Shadbar makes the play. Easy play for out number 1. Maldonado now 0 for 1, had a couple of walks. And now Jesus Chewy Arriola, and he's first pitch hacking, bounces one on the big hop to the shortstop. He throws low, scooped out by Shadbar, and there's 2 down in the inning. Well, a fine play on both ends. Krug in shortstop, Shadbar at first base. Just like that, a couple of pitches, 3 pitches, 2 outs. And Mookie Carbone will be the batter who truly made the spectacular play in this contest. With that sprawling catch out there in right field an inning or 2 ago. Here's a looper, back of second, and racing out to make the catch is the starting pitcher Mike Gaffney, and the inning is over. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Arizona Giants. We are now in the bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch swinging. Ground ball down the third. And Fox, with all the backspin on the ball, was unable to hold on. And first batter up, Richard Simonoff reaches on an error. He had a base hit and a run scored back in the third. Now Shadbar, 1 for 1 with a single. And he hits one hard up the middle and into center field. He's 2 for 2. So a good start for the Arizona Giants here in the home half of inning number 6. They've got the first 2 men aboard. Roy Arrieta will be the courtesy runner. No, it's going to be Dan Martinez. We go back to the top of the order. Dave Krug is 2 for 2. Scored the first run of the ball game for the Giants in the home half of the first inning. He had a single and a stolen base. Squares the bunt, fouls it off. 8-2 Phillies with the lead. Here's a throw down to second. They got him. Not sure what Simonoff was thinking in that situation. I think he was almost perplexed that Maldonado threw the ball down there. Here's a looper over the pitcher's mound, picked up by the shortstop. He'll throw to first, no chance. And it's a 3 for 3 evening for Dave Krug. And boy, the pickoff really hurts the Giants. First pitch called strike to Gaffney. Lou Sacco on deck. 1 out, 2 on. Giants trailing by 6, but man, they could have had the bases loaded and nobody out. And we mentioned Maldonado's got an outstanding, well, he's got a good curveball. Did you see the slider that he just threw back to Rubio? Here's a shot center field, and it's dropping for the hit. They're going to throw to second, not in time, and the bases are loaded as Gaffney comes through. Eight hits in total for the Giants as they try to work their way back into the ball game. It's a 6-run deficit for the team in orange. Lou Sacco has driven in a run with a ground ball to the second baseman and has singled. Tell you, Rafael Rubio has a very good fastball. And I would say, and I don't know the percentage, I'm not keeping track. And I'm not one of these, I'm not a sabermetrics kind of guy. But I would say he throws that fastball a large majority of the time. And I think he sets up all his other pitches with the fastball. You know, sometimes pitchers will do it backwards. It just depends on the individual. But as this one is chopped to third, and the two players collide, and all hands are going to be safe. That's an infield hit for Lou Sacco. That'll be his second RBI of the game, and it's 8-3. That'll bring up Manny Reyes. He grounds one to the left side. Signs, goes second one. Let's see if they can turn it. And they do, as Mann scoops it out at first base. An outstanding job. Or nope, hold it. They called him safe. So Manny Ramirez drives in a run on a fielder's choice, and the Giants are right back into this ball game at 8-4. That'll bring up Steve Pepe. I thought he was safe. Umpire started to raise his hand, but then called him safe, made the right call. So now Steve Pepe at the plate. He had an opposite field single his first time up, reached on an error by the second baseman in the fourth. He's 1 for 2. 8-4, Giants bat here as they trail, and here's a slicing line drive to center and a long run by Kirkland, and that will do it. Fine running catch, but the Giants score 2. We're heading to the 7th. Phillies with an 8-4 lead. Well, the night is over in terms of pitching for Rory Conaway, and he will give way to the veteran left-hander Steve Pepe. First pitch by Pepe is fouled off by Kirkland. We're in the 7th. Phillies at the plate, leading it 8-4. 1-1. It's been a good day for Kirkland. He has singled and scored, flied to left, singled again. 2 for 3. Going up against Steve Pepe, who had a chance to play one game with Steve during spring ball here in Arizona. As this ball is towered into left field, long run, could be trouble, and that's going to be over the head of Rob Bentley, and Kirkland has his third hit of the contest. This time it's a double to left field, and the Phillies are off and running here in the top of the 7th inning as they lead at 8-4 and looking for more. Dennis Hewitt, and he hits a slow roller down to third. Reyes looks the runner back, throws on the first. Shadbar had to come off the bag to make the tag. The runner stays at second. Nice job by the third baseman, Reyes. And now Tomaszewski. He's had 3 productive at-bats here today. Grounded out to the second baseman back in the first to tie the game up. He was credited with the RBI. Singled in the 4th. Singled and scored in the 5th. Sacramento at the plate leading 8-4. Swinging a miss. And the ball eludes Madsen, the Giants catcher, and that's going to allow Kirkland to move up to third base. But had a chance to play one game with Steve, and I don't know why he did not come back after the first game. Our pitcher here for the Giants, very nice guy. Pitch. In the air, right field, long run. Here's Rory coming on, and he makes a sprawling catch. Oh my goodness, what a play. And now they're saying now they're going to rule him safe. It was not a catch, and I don't know about that. It looked as if the ball came loose. It'll be an RBI for Tomaszewski, his second RBI at bat. And now it's 9-4 in favor of Sacramento. But it looked like he made the catch. He had it in possession, and as he was trying to throw the ball while still on the ground, that's where the exchange went bad. And Yeah, may have been a premature call by our second base umpire. That looked like a tremendous play. As this one's grounded foul by Whitey Davis, who has 2 hits and 3 tries and 2 runs scored. That was a phenomenal catch by Rory Conaway. Out of play. Davis with a good cut, a little tardy on that pitch, or may have been trying to poke it to the right side. And he stays alive with 2 strikes. A run in, 1 on, the pitch. And it's in the dirt. And another nice job there by Dan Madsen, the catcher of the Giants. And ball 4. Rafael Rubio. Run in as you get a close-up look at Steve. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Well, I don't think it's any secret Steve Pepe loves to keep the ball down. And here's a chopper to third, cut off by the third baseman. Nice play. Throw it to second, on to first. A 5-4-3 double play. The Giants are out of the inning, giving up just the 1 run. Excellent job starting it by Manny Reyes. We head to the 7th inning stretch. The Phillies lead the Giants 9-4.
Rory Conaway.
Here's Rory Conaway. Strike called, 0-1. Rory looking for his first hit of the contest. He's 0 for 2. Rubio has struck out 4 and has yet to yield a walk. Bottom of the 7th inning, the Phillies with a 9-4 lead over the Giants. Rory may have gotten something in his eye. After calling time, he digs back in with Maldonado catching, Rubio pitching. Fastball in. Rafael Rubio. Chopper up the line. Foul ball. Well, we were tied at 1 after 1. Giants had a 2-1 lead after 3 innings of play. First the pitch, and a high chopper over the pitcher's mound. Backhanded by the second baseman. He wouldn't have had a play. Rory was getting down the line pretty quickly, and he is aboard with a leadoff single here in inning number 7. And now the batter is Rob Bentley, and he's first pitch hacking, foul ball, 0-1. Well, the 2 frames that have really hurt the Giants, a 3-run Phillies 4th and followed by a 4-run 5th. Extended the lead to 8-2. Giants got back into it with 2 in the 6th, making it 8-4. But the Phillies added a run in the 7th and now lead 9-4. Bentley at the plate. So Rob Bentley, who has hit into a fielder's choice, he has struck out. Smash, foul, and he got pretty good lumber on that pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. The second baseman, Montes, goes to second, 1, and they're going to rule Rory out. They say the exchange is where the ball was dropped by Signs, who was just trying to be as quick as possible, trying to turn the double play. So a fielder's choice. Rory is retired at second. Runner at first, 1 out, Dan Madsen. First pitch swinging, pop up, back a second, caught. Montes throw back to first, nowhere near in time, 2 down, and here's Dan Martinez.
Number 14, Dan Martinez.
Martinez first pitch hacking, fouls it off to the right side. And getting a wide shot of the winter home of the Anaheim Angels, Tempe Diablo Stadium. Fastball in. Two down here in inning number 7. The Giants trailing 9-4 with a runner at first. And Martinez chops one out in front of the plate. Maldonado's there. He's up. He throws. He got him. And we head to the 8th inning. Phillies 9, Giants 4. This is the National Adult Baseball Association World Series. 9-4 is our score here from Tempe Diablo Stadium. Jeff Lowry with you on the APN Sports Network.
23, Edgar Montes.
Edgar Montes, Dean Mann, and Kenny Fox. Grounded off the pitcher's mound, off the foot. It was a nice foot save. Sacco's throw not going to be in time. And a leadoff infield hit for Montes.
Number 5, Dean.
Now Dean Mann. And a slow one towards third. Low throw and unable to scoop that one out. His Shadbar on the low throw by Manny Reyes, and that's going to be ruled an error on the third baseman. Now Ken Fox. Ball 1. And a ground ball to the shortstop, could be 2. They'll go second 1. The one-hop throw to first, safe. And they're on the corners. So a fielder's choice that goes 6-4. Runners are on the corners. And here's Maldonado lining one out into center field, a base hit. Another run is in. And the Sacramento Phillies on an RBI hit by Ever Maldonado lead it 10-4. First time up for Signs, the talented slick fielding shortstop. Mauricio Signs batting for the first time, and he takes ball 1. 10-4. Phillies have scored 9 of the 10 runs over the last 5 innings. 3 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, and 1 here in the 8th inning. Mookie Carbone is on deck for Sacramento. Should the Phillies hold on and win this game, they will even their 2015 NABA World Series record at 2 wins apiece. Ball 4. So Signs is aboard with a walk.
Carbone.
And now the bases are loaded for Mookie Carbone, who had probably our web gem of the day, considering the fact that Rory's great catch an inning ago was taken away by the second base umpire. And to his credit, and I should say this, I mean, you know, you got 2 umpires. Normally you would have an umpire at every base. As this ball's lined off the pitcher's mound, their only play is at home, and they got the lead runner. A tremendous play that goes 1 to 6 to 2. And a heads-up play by Dave Krug. Not an easy play. And now Phil Stokes inserting himself into the bottom of the order. He's going to take his hacks against the left-hander Steve Pepe. So the bases remain loaded. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. And Phil doesn't mess around. He chops one up the first base line. Good play by Shadbar on a tough hop. And we head to the home half of the 8th inning. The Phillies get a run and lead 10-4. This is the NABA World Series 2015. Wide shot of Tempe Diablo Stadium, the winter home of the Anaheim Angels. First pitch swinging, popped up here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and that is out number 1. So Roy Arrieta with a pop-up to the first baseman. Richard Simonoff has singled, reached on an error. He scored a run back in the third, the only time the Giants had a lead in this game. 8th inning of work for Rubio, and here's a ball hit to the right side, knocked down by the second baseman. He's up, and Montes throws the man. 2 down in the inning. Now Shadbar, who has a couple of hits.
Dave Shadbar.
Well, Montes has played a very good ball game. Look at this. First pitch. Hammered to center field by Shadbar. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Well, a fine evening for Dave Shadbar. One swing, base hit, 3 for 3. He's heading back to the dugout in lieu of Dan Martinez. Now Dave Krug. They have not had an answer for him today. He is 3 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored and a stolen base, and he takes a strike. $11 hits in total for the Arizona Giants. $14 hits for the Phils. So the hits are pretty even, but the runs in favor of the Phillies at 10-4. And Krug really battling up there. Got on top of that one, fouls it straight back. Our game time temperature was 91 degrees when we started, and it has cooled off a little bit. Temperature is probably in the high 80s now. And strike 3 called, a beautiful pitch. Caught looking, and the inning is over as we head to the 9th. The Phillies 10, the Giants 4. 5 strikeouts for Rubio. And we head now to the bottom half, or check that, the top half of the 9th inning.
Leading off for the Phillies at the top of the 9th, number 47, Aaron Kirkland.
Aaron Kirkland. Boy, what a day he's had. 3 for 4, including a run scored, 2 runs scored, I should say, and a double. He'll start things off here in the 9th inning. First pitch, low ball 1. 3rd inning of work for Steve Pepe. In relief of Rory Conaway, who pitched 2 innings. Mike Gaffney pitched the front 4. 10 runs, 14 hits for Sacramento, 4 runs, 11 hits for the Giants. We were talking about, as the 3-1 count coming up, the Mets and the Dodgers. Greinke against DeGrom. High drive. This is trouble. That ball's well hit. Right center field. And this is going to be at least 2 for Aaron Kirkland. He's on his horse heading to third. He's got a 3-base hit to start the 9th inning. A 4 out of 5 day for Aaron Kirkland, including a couple of nice running catches out in center field. And now Dennis Hewitt. And Hewitt slaps one to left field, base hit. The run will score, and it's now an 11-4 ball game. We've got helicopters hovering high above Tempe Diablo Stadium at this moment. And here's Tom Tomaszewski, who bounces one to shortstop. It's bobbled once. They will only play at first, and he is going to be, looks like he's going to be safe. Tomaszewski is aboard on the error by the shortstop. Runners are at first and second, and now the batter is going to be Davis. Not really sure what this is all about. They are hovering right above the infield here at Tempe Diablo Stadium. Well, the players apparently could care less. They're continuing to play as this ball skips away. Davis, long drive, right center field. That's going to get down, split the outfielders. 1 run is going to score, 2 runs are going to score, and all of a sudden it is 13-4 on a 2-run double by Whitey Davis, and he has 3 RBIs on the day. Next batter swings, rips one down to third. Nice play by Reyes. He throws it away. Shadbar gives chase. Here's the throw to the plate as the runner will score in Davis. It's a 4-run ninth inning. It's 14-4. Well, as those helicopters continue to hover over Tempe Diablo Stadium, Edgar Montes, well, I think had the big hit of the day, the 3-run double. Swinging and fouling it back. He has had 3 straight hits, 3 for 4 on the day. 4 runs in here in the 9th inning, and Sacramento, the Phillies, now lead by 10. Montes with a big swing and a miss, and down he goes. That's a strikeout for Steve Pepe. Next batter bounces one to shortstop. Again bobbled. Throw to second. They'll get one there. Throw it on to first, not in time. Man is safe on the fielder's choice. And now the 2-out hitter is going to be Ken Fox. Fox has walked. He's popped up to the shortstop a couple of times, hit into a fielder's choice. As those helicopters continue to hover over Tempe Diablo Stadium, and I would imagine that someone must have broke out of jail. They're on a foot chase of some sorts. Here's a bouncing ball down to third, and again misplayed by the third baseman, and the defense going south here in the 9th inning for the Giants. That is the 3rd error of the inning against the Giants, and now Maldonado, who has walked twice, he has popped up and has singled in a run. And he grounds one up the middle, a base hit. Let's see if the runner will score, and he is coming home, and now the batter is Signs. First and second. Signs walked in his first plate appearance back in the 8th inning. That's low. (14-4). We're in the 9th. This is the 3rd inning in which Sacramento has scored at least 3 runs. And now a second helicopter has arrived here high above Tempe Diablo Stadium. Grounded up the first base line. That's foul. High and away, ball 4. Signs has been up twice. And I stand corrected. Now the game is 15-4. The bases was loaded. And the next batter is going to be Mookie Carbone. So the bases are loaded. 15-4 is your score. With Sacramento at the plate, leading it by 11. Grounded down the line. That's going to be a fair ball, and that ball's going to roll all the way to the fence. And here comes Carbone to third. He's in with a 3-run triple. The second 3-run triple of the day for the Phillies. They have bolted out to an 18-4 lead. Boy, what an inning. 9 runs have come across. Check that, 8 runs have come across. And now Stokes with a runner at third and 2 out. And a ground ball, base hit up the middle. Another run is in. A 2-out single produces a run for the Sacramento Phils. And the rout continues here at Diablo Stadium.
Number 47, Aaron Kirkland.
Now Kirkland, who started this 9-run ninth, it is now 19-4 with the RBI, the 2-out clutch hit by Phil Stokes. Kirkland started this inning with a double. He is 4 for 5 today. And if you just joined us, the noise you're hearing in the background is I would assume these are police helicopters. We have 2 of them hovering high above the stadium. And what a day as Kirkland continues to produce. He is 4 for 5 with a walk, 3 runs scored. And now the third baseman, Manny Reyes, coming over. Well, that is the scenario right now high above Tempe Diablo Stadium. It's always fun to go from sportscaster to news anchor. Gives me somewhat of a feel for what Al Michaels had to go through during the '89 Earthquake Series. Giants and the A's. Hewitt pops it up. Coming back for it is Madsen. He'll make the catch. Oh my goodness, what a play by the Giants catcher. A tremendous play, and man, I'll tell you, we've seen some tremendous catches in this game. It is a 9-run ninth for the Phillies, and they lead it 19-4. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, he's going to try to go the distance. Rafael Rubio on the mound for the Phillies, trying to get this complete game in his books. And the helicopters, if you've just joined us, we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Phillies just scored 9 times to take a 19-4 lead going into the bottom of the 9th inning. And Rafael Rubio, the starting pitcher for the Phillies, still in there. Here's a hard hit ground ball, backhanded by Signs. Long throw to first, and Gaffney is retired on a tremendous play, out number 1. Lou Sacco has 2 hits, including an RBI, 2 RBIs, and he takes outside ball 1. Well, with the win, Phillies will go to 2 wins, 2 losses, and I think if you talk to Phil Stokes, that was their hopes that they are still in a playoff hunt. Kirkland, off the bat of Sacco, 2 down. So Sacco retired, 2 down here in the 9th inning, and Manny Reyes, the third baseman, and actually pitched to 1 batter hit there in that 9th inning. He's first pitch swinging, fly ball center field. Kirkland drifts back. He's under it. He's got it. Ball game is over. Phillies win it by a final score of 19-4. Your winning pitcher today, Rafael Rubio. A complete game performance. He strikes out 5. He did not walk 1 batter here tonight. He gets the win. Phil Stokes' team goes to 2-2. For the Giants, they drop to 0-4. This has been a presentation of APM Video Sports, Arizona's leader in amateur sports coverage. Our website is apmvideo.com. Reserve your next game now. So 19-4 is our final score. We say goodnight to you from Tempe.